Record to the. All right.
Okay, Mo. So what does fun mean to you?
Ooh. I think fun changes over time for me. Fun for me right now is really about doing things that I really enjoy. And one of my funnest things that I do right now is I occasionally have a few girlfriends over for an appy and game night, and we visit and play games and laugh. And that is one of the ways I have fun. What about you?
For me, I go more into nature. But so, but it's nature and play.
Mhm.
So it's skipping over rocks or dancing in the forest or that kind of thing. And it's really about letting go. And so to me, fun is it's really about letting go, and the laughter is also about letting go.
Yeah.
And there's so much of life that I can hold on to, and the letting go is really therapeutic, I find. So that to me is just, I just feel light when I play.
Yeah. And when you're saying that, the very first thought that came into my mind before I told you, it was about taking my dog for a walk. And that is one of the absolute most, it's energizing. It's fun. And I love when her tail is just wagging and we're walking in the forest. And you're right. And it's about letting go and really being present in the moment. I think that's what it is when I think about having my girlfriends over, and it's like I'm right there. And when you're in nature, same kind of thing.
Yeah, it's letting go of the expectations for the future and the regrets or whatever there is in the past, and
Yeah.
really just that, to me, that's the letting go, is all of that, and the attempt to control some of that stuff or to direct it or all of that. And if I'm just there in the woods or on the beach or whatever,
Yeah.
or with people that are fun to be with, and I'm just laughing,
Yeah.
there's this energy that comes up. So for me, it's also about re-energizing.
Yeah.
And I think that if I have 5 minutes of laughter or less, maybe even a minute, I don't know, I've never timed it. But if I had that, then I can go back into doing whatever it is, and I feel totally rejuvenated.
Yes. And that's so important, hey? Like to make sure somehow that we think about that and factor it into our day and make it a conscious decision. Is that kind of what you're saying too?
Yeah, I think that, I mean, it's such a small amount, a small investment, right?
Yeah.
5 minutes of laughter or
Woohoo.
5 minutes of fun. I mean, you can go to a playground and just go on the monkey bars. Maybe that's fun. I don't know, whatever fun is for you, right?
Yeah.
And it's also about letting your guard down, and being in a kind of a safe place to do that,
Yeah.
um, and just be who you really are.
Yeah.
And I guess that creates that connection with that maybe younger part of myself,
Mhm.
which is so important to keep flourishing over time as I get old and gray.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah. And so that's really the point, hey, is to figure that what does fun mean for each of us and how to integrate that back into our lives if we don't think we have it. So how to do it.
But with the purpose of just giving ourselves energy, re-energizing ourselves so we can continue to do some of the other stuff that, the other great stuff that we do. Um, and some people automatically think, gosh, I got to get it right. But figuring out what's fun
Yeah.
is an experiment. And you just try a bunch of stuff and figure out which works best for you.
Exactly. So
So
on that note, leaving with the idea of being an experimenter. What's fun mean? How does it show up in my life? And pay attention to notice, oh, maybe that is a moment.
yep.
That is fun.
And sort of inserting it into your day, just 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And if you can do 5 minutes a couple times a day, that's probably even better.
Yeah, great. And on that, I just wanted to share a nugget that I learned from my stress mastery teacher, Heidi Hanna, that our brains are really not wired to go through our day flatlining and work. And I've been caught in that where I think I got to push through, when in fact, when I stop and take a moment to have some fun or to do some breathing or get up and move around or dance around, and that is actually a recharge moment and so important for our ability to stay energized throughout the day. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Great. Cool. Until next time.